WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is being brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse. Send a fresh cut flower bouquet today and make someone's day. And by Parkway Body Shop, collision repair experts right across from Rochester High School. We are currently sitting at 58 degrees under a sunny sky here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. The Fulton County Commissioners met and discussed the county's new jail project. They're looking at a property on Sweet Gum between 14 and the bypass. And we asked Commission President Brian Lewis what the property offers.
It's close to town. We need water and sewer. You have to have the facility like that. You have to have water and sewer. So we looked at various places, and it's removed enough from residential areas, but it still has the water and sewer that we need. Zone commercial out there. You've got a couple commercial businesses right there. We had the location committee, which was Billy Morris and Sheriff Sailors and myself, and we looked at quite a few different pieces of property, and it met the needs that we have.
He went on to talk about other positives of the property.
Good soils. We had some preliminary soil borings done. The engineers liked what they saw as far as, when the soil boring is down at pounds, as far as the density of it, they thought it looked really good. So there shouldn't be a lot of earthwork to do. Some properties are, when you have different elevation changes, there's
Sure.
a lot of dirt to move, and running equipment and moving dirt's expensive. Then you've got the problem with compaction and fill, and 5 or 6 years down the road, I don't want my name on a floor that's cracked across it, and we've got to do something with. We were very concerned on trying to use the taxpayer money wisely.
He also talked about some of the criticism of that ground.
There's some people out there think it's a lot of money to give for a piece of ground when some you can buy a lot more economically. But by the time you start moving dirt and it all adds up. So you just have to weigh out the best we can. And it's, we're limited. There's not a lot of places right close that has water and sewer with right. That kind of acreage right there. So we can't afford to get over by. You wouldn't want it over by the truck stop, right. But that ground starts to get a lot more expensive. And so we're trying to get as far away and as close as we can at the same time.
And again, that was Fulton County Commissioners President Brian Lewis. The Woodlawn Hospital Board met and discussed the financial numbers for February. Woodlawn CEO John Alley was our guest on the WROI Hospital Report and shared the numbers with us.
Had gross revenue about $11.5 million, deductions of $7.2 million. Had other operating revenue. This is things not directly patient-related, so classes, if we do charge for classes, stuff like that, about $90,000. Had operating expenses of about $4.7 million. Non-operating income, again, that's some income generated from some other areas outside of the hospital, of $220,000. So we actually did have a net loss for the month, about $124,000.
And again, that was Woodlawn Hospital CEO John Alley. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this. Get into the swing of spring at Rochester Greenhouse and Broach Boutique. Rochester Greenhouse has a great selection of new spring containers, lush and fresh green plants, cash and carry silk flowers, succulents, gifts, and more. Brighten someone's day with a fresh cut spring bouquet. Right next door, Broach Boutique has so many new and exciting spring arrivals. Tons of tops and florals, stripes, and solid. You name it. Jeans, dresses, pants, accessories, shoes. There's just so much to choose from in sizes small to plus. Welcome spring with a visit to Rochester Greenhouse and Broach Boutique, West 11th Street, right off of Main, or call 574-223-3146. Two great shops, twice the shopping fun. Visit Broach Boutique at their locations in Warsaw and Wabash, Indiana.
Hello, this is Dan from Parkway Body Shop. May not look like it, but spring's right around the corner. Sectionals, March Madness, and baseball spring training. I bet you have some dents and bruises on your car from the winter. Don't forget, Parkway Body Shop is here for all your auto body needs. We work with all insurance, and we want the opportunity to get your car in great shape for the spring. Make sure you tell your insurance we want to go to Parkway, and we'll take care of the rest. For a free estimate, call or stop by our shop. We're located at 1646 Park Road across from the high school, or call 223-5017. That's 223-5017.
And again, we are sitting at 58 degrees under a sunny sky here in downtown Rochester. Winnemac is at 58 degrees and Wabash is at 57 degrees. We continue to see a sunny sky the rest of the afternoon. Might still get a few degrees warmer. Tonight we see a mostly cloudy sky with a chance of rain after 3 a.m. and a low around 43. Tomorrow we see rain likely with a high near 51 and some wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, rain likely before 3 a.m., then becoming cloudy with some wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour and a low around 44. On Friday, we see a chance of rain before 9 a.m., then a cloudy sky, a high near 60, a low around 43. Saturday, it'll be partly sunny with a high near 67 and a low around 54. And on Sunday, we see a chance of showers, a high near 72 and a low around 56. Again, 57 degrees in Wabash, 58 degrees in Winnemac, and 58 degrees here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse, corner of 11th and Fulton Streets. They are your full-service hometown florist. And by the experienced professionals at Parkway Body Shop of Rochester. Call them at 574-223-5017. And for WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.